Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. Thank you to the UEC for letting me once again film these incredible battles. This is the second battle of the weekend, the Hagerstown Turnpike. Now, I thought we were going to fight at Dunker Church, but of course Dunker Church just right down the road. Right down the pike down there by them woods, the West Woods, you might say. And look at that yellow sunrise coming up through the smoke, burning off the Muma farm. This game is absolutely beautiful. And Ulti said he had a new rank. Let's go see what that's all about. 51st New York coming in mass. There they are. Are they going to have guns? Because if they're going to have guns, Ulti's going to be with a gun. Yeah, they're back here with the guns. Here we go. Jesse and Boris. First Lieutenant Ulti. Look at this son of a bitch. Congratulations, boy. You deserve it. I like that. First Lieutenant, for those of you who do not understand the ranking system, that's basically second in command of the company at this point. So well done by Ulti. He's definitely doing a lot on social media to help the 51st New York get eyeballs. That's for sure. Doing a lot of work. His YouTube channel, very successful. Again, if you are interested in seeing this from a first-person perspective, you can go over there and check him out. A lot of these guys stream. A lot of these guys have YouTube pages. So again, if you're interested in this kind of content, there's a lot of it out there. You just got to look for it. Well, the JD Artillery, if we're playing on this map, they've got a good firing position. And you can see the Confederates starting the battle, streaming into the woods. Typically, the Union will run up and try to secure this hill. All right, so while the boys are getting into position, let's do a little quick history time. You can't see much of the field here because of the fog. The early morning hours of the battle, Dunker Church is that way. That's where the Union were headed. The Confederates were actually in the West Woods in this area over here. And as the Union came down and attacked through the Miller cornfield that you see in front of us, they attacked what they're calling the epicenter right here where Douglas and Lawton's brigade were in this area. And the Confederates under Stark thought they were going to come up and help out as Doubleday's men, including the Iron Brigade, coming down the Hagerstown Turnpike. They had guys, two brigades on one side of the road, two brigades on the other. Patrick came out of the woods. He hits Stark in the back. That's where you get the historic image of all those dead men laying by the fence at Antietam. That's right here at the Hagerstown Turnpike. All right, history time over. Hope you enjoyed that. And we're starting off the battle. Here we go. First firing, really, from Jumbo in the 20th Georgia. They're going to hold the right flank. Typically, Union will send men over to these rocks, and that's what they've done here as well. You can see the quick time marching across the field. I love that. And that's 52nd New York looking good. They found the edge, and oh, look, they've cleared it up. Looks a lot better now, boys. Thank you. And Union have taken up their typical position. They're up on the hill. German Corps alongside the 51st New York. And will Ulti and the boys try to push that big gun all the way up on this hill? The Union's been known to do it. And you see it rolling this way. Oh, I could read your mind, young man. There's Chair. He's got the 83rd over here.
Boys.
And German Corps already pushing in hard. 3rd Alabama coming right after him, though. Can the Corps hold on? Deadly close fighting here. And that's historically accurate for this battle, although the Confederates not really up this far. The Union did push from this position. And you can see Alabama doing their job. They're going to run off the German Corps. Comic He's going to try to get his flag out of there. Can he make it? Oh, no! Shot in the back going over the fence. I don't even see the flag. Is that it laying in the dirt? No, that's somebody's pants. And Salsa's like, what happened to the German Corps? Deceased. Well, here you go. He promised me Confederate jelly. Let's see if they can make it happen. Jesse and Boris pulling this damn gun all the way up the hill, and those Confederates are not going to be safe in the open for long. You can see the big guns of the Confederates already going off. 8th Florida. 2nd Delaware is here as well. I like this. They got more men in the second battle. Look at this. Full company. There's Oswald. I think that was, no, there's Stricker right there. Toby's here. Good to see you, buddy. And the Confederates pushing in on the mountain. Coming straight down the middle. Alabama German Legion. No surprise here. They don't like seeing that gun so far up the hill, and Ulti and the boys are going to have to run for it. As the Alabama German Legion come in and clean out that area. Can they hold this spot, though? That's the question. You can see that lonely Union gun there. All right, Union's not going to stand for this for long. 51st New York has fallen back to the fence here. They're going to put a little bit of heat on him. You can see there Venom and Jimmy Neutron.
Both guys on the rocks.
And they're under heavy fire. They're going to need some help here. Confederates looking aggressive. They're coming out of the woods. And Alabama German Legion falling back. As more U.S. regulars come into the area, 83rd, 56th, and the IVB here as well. So the Union gun silenced for now. Was that a gun that I just went by? Or was that just regular? I thought that was artillery. They're shooting back here. 20th Georgia guarding the guns. We got 18th North Carolina here as well. Guns lined up, but I don't see anybody manning those. They're back here. And those are the Jeff Davis boys. Oh, Tim's got a gun too. Oh, this is double trouble for the Union. Oh my God, we know how deadly the Jeff Davis artillery has been in the last few weeks, but our Alabama German Legion artillery has been doing it for a long time. And if you're out in these rocks or this open area, you are in a world of hurt. Frank's coming across the field. He's found the edge. He wants to get a flank down on those guns right there and stop them. They are just pouring cannonballs into these rocks here. Not a lot of Union here. This actually works to the 2nd Cavs' advantage. Harder to hit, fewer men. All right, the Union's starting to try to make a push back up the hill. They've got their flanks exposed to the Confederates. You can see they formed an L. German Corps fighting alongside the 51st New York as if they were one unit. This is the skill of the UEC, and speaking of skill, here they come down the hill with the bayonet. That's Alabama, German Legion. But this is a lot of Yankees. We got more streaming in to the woods. They're going to come out and hit another unit here. The IVB, 8th Florida. And the Union helpless on the hill. They're running for their lives. And the Confederates making it look easy. The flagman coming back. Elko trying to get back to his men. Not a lot of left here. Not a lot of left here. Here they come back down the hill. Trying to find some cover. But they're retreating because they got 3rd Alabama hitting them again on the flank, rushing down the hill. And the Union, absolutely being dominated on this side of the field, are running for it. They just don't have enough men. You can see how the Confederates consolidate their forces, and they're just able to just pound on the smaller number of Union forces. This is how you do it. This is how you did it during this kind of combat. You know, everybody talks about Jackson in the Valley and how good of a job he did. He did, absolutely. No question about it. But he was only outnumbered once in every one of those engagements, and he lost that one. So it's just very easy to underestimate how much help men can be in this situation. And the Confederates are certainly showing that again this weekend. 5 in a row for the Confederates. We got to see the Union do something about that today.
I think we're doing, yeah, we're just doing. I don't know. Just fighting.
Yeah, we're just doing our stuff.
Yeah, we're just finding enemies and killing them. That's what we're here to do. You can see those poor New Yorkers. Rest in peace, boys. Well, the Union better think of something pretty quick, because they are in a lot of trouble. You can see them lining up and getting ready. Morale seems good. Guys just doing their job. You see Weber taking a lay of the land.
Right, insert on me, double quick.
Double quick on the start.
March.
You guys are here? What happened?
We got killed.
Alle geladen, alle bayonet. Up and over into the corn. Hey, was down. Press T.
Right face?
Right face.
Keep going. I reckon it's keep going.
Careful, right, Mark.
Did that man just go and get that flag? I believe he did, and I just didn't catch it in time. No, Elko, he already had it. Boy, you almost got a heart, Elko. Sneaky, sneaky. You'll get a chance. All right, German Corps coming up, straight personal. This is historically accurate as well. The men were fighting so close to one another across this road here that they were literally reaching over the fence, grabbing the enemy colors when they fell down after the flag bearer was shot dead. And you can see the Union getting the worst of it in this engagement. Only one man left. Make that none. Alabama German Legion doing it a little different than they did it historically here. But this is kind of similar to what you see in that battle, although that was a little bit further down. Confederates would have been down here on the other side of that tree. But this is what they looked like before Patrick came up behind them and slaughtered those boys at the fence. It would have been similar to this. Actually, it's probably in this general area, a little bit further back. Because that's Miller's cornfield that you're seeing right in front of you there. Well, the Confederates in a commanding lead at this point. 28 minutes left in the match. Union already engaged. And we've got Alabama German Legion on the gun. Oh my God, they've come up here, and Tim is a master of this, stealing the enemy gun, and he is going to turn this Union gun on them in their face. So, Ulti, you may have delivered Tim the weapon to destroy the enemy here. They're pretty happy about stealing that gun. Oh, man, these Confederates are just everywhere up here. Hog saw him coming. He wants to get into a position where he can actually have some assistance. Where's Tim going to go with this gun? I'm interested now. Are they just going to take it back to Richmond? It's a good-looking gun, 3-incher, I think. Hell, I'm not. Noah. Oh, man. Sauron has the ring. We're all fucked now. All right, you can see the Union moving down, trying to get an angle on these Alabamians. Alabama's too smart for that. You can see them already changing their forward-facing position. They're going to shoot down the hill. Ooh, absorbing the rounds coming in. Sending it back. Oh, and you can just see the Union dropping in position here. 51st New York. The boys are brave, doing their best. They've got pretty good cover here. Can they pop some holes? Oh my God, they sure can. You can see massive gaps opening in the Confederate line from the accuracy of the 51st New York.
Thank you.
Anton, good job there, Reggie.
Oh no, team kill, what?
It was by mistake, don't worry about it.
It's okay.
Hey.
Aim.
Whoa.
Right where the smoke is. Cut the grass.
That's a smart command. You can see the Confederates now taking cover behind the crest of the hill. Going to force the Union to come up and attack them, and they're trying it slowly. You can see, uh-oh. Is this Noah and this crew right here? Ulti, Jesse, I see him. Come on, get it. He wants his gun back. Where is it? Where's my gun? It's not here.
Why is the infantry so fucking useless on this map every fucking time?
Well, there's a lot of sad no one.
Like, it's not even funny anymore. They've always abandoned us on this map.
Oh, I don't know why I find that so funny, but those guys are so pissed that their gun is stolen. Oh, and Tim and the guys are just laughing their way across the field with it. Where did they end up with that thing? Surely they couldn't have got it all the way back here. No, he was setting up shop somewhere. Was he trying to get in the bushes or something?
Reload.
That's Greenberg. The Alabama German Legion. That's his gunners.
Okay.
But I don't see him.
Moment, ich muss mir einschütten.
But see what I'm talking about? The Confederates have pretty much consolidated. Yeah, I'm sure you are pissed. Tim stole your gun. That's so funny, though. You know, it's risky to put a gun this far up, and you can see why. They stole it from you. But also, it has a huge reward if you can pull it off. All right, so the Union, they're pouring in now.
Schießt drauf, schießt.
Da unten in den Zaun.
Can they take back the hill? You can see they're starting to clump up here. I like this. 51st still on the flank. Moving around. They're starting to get a lot of pressure, and they want to link up with their boys to have more of an impact. And they better get up there quick, because these Yankees are in extreme danger in this position. You can see them pulling back. German Corps. Anderson's division just too deadly with the musket, and they've got probably 3rd Alabama in the woods. Yeah, they do. So that is a deadly combination. And who knows where that gun is that Tim stole from the Union. Literally right out from under their noses. I lost it. I don't know where it went. I don't think he could have got it all the way over there yet. All right, 6th Louisiana here. Okay, this is nice. So 14th Louisiana, we got some 6th Louisiana here as well.
Yeah, it is enemy.
Is Matt the captain now? Yeah, Captain Matt.
Fire at will, boys.
Wait. Hold. Fire by fire from the right. Commence
Fire
fire.
by fire from the right.
Matt wanting to be fancy.
Commence firing.
Oh, bang. Next one.
Open fire.
Carry out.
You see it's knocking guys down.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Artillery coming in. Those Union are protected by that crest right there. And we've still got Union trying to push this position. Confederates putting up a wall. 83rd, Sergeant Chair in command. All right, Venom's got a good force now. He wants to use it, so let's see if he can get in position and do some damage to these Confederates up on top of this hill. They've got the bayonet out. That's probably 8th Alabama. Or 8th Florida. Oh my God, they're going to be firing back. Look at the raking fire coming in. They also had some from the other side. We got some Yankee jam happening here. A lot of things going on in the world of the 51st New York right here at this fence line. Daniel Reagan.
Independent.
Right, ceasefire.
These.
Corporal Chubby.
Nice arty shot.
Chubby Dooby Doo got the flag. Jimmy
Feel like
Neutron
they
here
might
on the
be-
right. And they're trying their best to keep the Confederates pointed this way. CSA not having a whole lot of trouble yet in the match. 21 minutes to go. Both sides engaged. They are taking back the point of contention. Coming back into that spot now. Running through it, you might say. Cap Matt in Louisiana. La 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 Louisiana.
Target northeast.
So a little bit of lull in the battle as the Union try to figure out how to attack this Confederate position. Confederates keep coming up, offering them targets in order to take a few more tickets from the Union. And the 51st New York on an island all by themselves here.
Alright, Fortis, are you here? Are you live again?
Yes.
People during the fire, brother.
Just have more than 10 seconds.
And you can see just the brutal fire of the Confederates raking these brave New Yorkers. And they are going to have to leave that position while they still have manpower. I don't know what kind of secret weapons these Confederates have found over the past few weeks, but they are really playing at an extremely high level as a group. Here come the 51st New York up the hill. 83rd here to help them as well. See Venom getting out front. He's pissed. He's got more Union coming up to support. Will they come up here and support them? Can they come up and show as a consolidated force? That's how the Confederates are getting the advantage. You know, it's historical too, because they would send brigades one by one or divisions one by one, you know, one brigade at a time, and just get them slaughtered. Eventually, by the end of the war, they learned to attack with divisions. And that's why it got so much bloodier as well. Although this day in 1862 was, and still is, the bloodiest single day in American history. 22,720 people in one day. Look at the death boogie. Union still pushing, but you can see we heard the fall back from the 51st. Too much heat. Here comes more Union. That's the 83rd Sergeant Chair in the vanguard. And he caught their flank. Let's see if he can do some damage. I don't think they see him. Oh, it was a hit and run. They're going to fucking hit him, and they're going to run back to the fence here. That was 8th Alabama. They're not falling for it. Here come the 8th Florida going up the hill straight into the teeth of the enemy. Captain Hogg. Oh, he's got a major tag. Look at this. Man, everybody's changing the rank and not telling me. Hogg is now a major, 8th Florida? Or is he still wearing his tags from... I don't know. I have to talk to him about that. Here he comes. They're going to pour into him. German Corps. 51st New York. Will they be overwhelmed by the Confederate tide? They're falling back, but they did not get destroyed. And it looks like the Union, the 83rd, came in to help. So Florida, the Floridians, not able to take that position. But now the Union is taking losses. 18 minutes left in the match. Who's going to win? Throw it in the chat. Who do you think's going to win this one? And give me a flag in the chat. Who do you think's the most valuable company of the flags we have? 51st New York, 52nd New York, 8th Florida, 8th Alabama.
There you go, there you go. Fucking good shit, guys. Get those loads in. So, guys, you want to...
So the Union still not really able to do much as the Confederates still control this hill. Is the high spot on this map, and the Union will have to regroup and do it again. But now they've only got 17 minutes left to do it, and the point of contention's actually over there. It's not even in the spot where we're fighting, which is hilarious. Because at some point, if you offer your enemy battle, they'll take it. All right, you see the Union finally starting to move out here, going to the left.
Ja, ich weiß. Ich meine aber, das heißt auch nicht, dass man einen, der auch die Flagge gerettet hat, auf dem Rücken stehen muss.
Einheit in... Wie bitte? Sofort bereit. 15
Warum
Sekunden.
wird nur dieser X2
Oder noch? Prepare to move out.
And we got Yankees running all over this damn field. Large group of them ran off this direction. See artillery coming in. That's Slaughter, 56th Virginia. It's a dangerous spot on this left flank for the Union. But if they can get to the rocks, they'll have more cover. Man, it looks like they made it. Oh, wow, we got Confederates all the way back here. I didn't even think you could go back here as a Confederate. They do not want you having their guns. Look at that. Is this... Oh, that's 4th Pennsylvania. This has got to be extremely frustrating for Ulti and his cannoneers. They wanted to really tear it up, but they have just been getting mauled by these pesky Confederates here. All right, we've got to push. The Union's finally coming in. They're coming in strong. Look at them, a whole line of them. Starting up front, we've got 1st Virginia Cav. And you see the rest of them coming in. 15 minutes, and they are now getting serious about taking back this point of contention. This is what I've been waiting for. I don't know how this is going to turn out. They're kind of exposed. We saw one of the most devastating artillery attacks on this map right here in this area. 8th Alabama going down hard. You can see the Union flooding into the position. And that blue line's ticking their way. They're taking losses, but they're also taking the point of contention. Less than 15 minutes left to go in the match. And it's your 51st New York. Let's see those flags in the chat.
Friendly's on the right, on the road.
Friendly's on the right on the road.
And how will the Confederates respond? Do they even know they're doing it yet? We've got some Confederates up front. 8th Alabama German Legion along with the Louisianas here. Greenberg doing it with the pistol. They've got them to their front and to their left. They're going to need support. No support. 4th PA coming out. Kind of lost to Florida. They may be coming out of the woods. Who are these guys? That's Lamell, 18th North Carolina. Coming in from spawn. It's a good spot to be. That's where the Union is right now. 20th Georgia, Jumbo and the boys. They've got them on the flank.
People in the back of the head, like I did.
A good position, although an exposed one. You can see, oh, the Union almost got the counterattack. Is it gonna make it? It's trying so hard. Here we go. Yes, there it is. The counterattack. 11:58 left in the match. And the Union now trying to push back against these Confederates. Can they hold it? Confederates are not going to let this slide for long. See the Pennsylvania boys coming in, not being able to do much. Here come more of them. The Pajama Brigade, here they come. 18th North Carolina. 20th Georgia. 8th Florida. Well, here you go. Let's see if the Union can handle this. Half the Confederate Army. Ooh, and some Yankee Jam. Wow. Boy, if you were going to order a dessert in the Casualties restaurant, that's what it would be, right? Oh boy. Not looking good for the Union with 12:59 left. Confederates taking back this point of contention as we speak. And they've done a great job to silence the Union guns. Ulti and his boys are going to be back there trying to do something. But they have paid the price today.
How many waitress?
Are we still independent?
So the Union really struggling
How many white face?
to get a foothold in this area. The Confederates, I'm telling you, man, they have just been grouped up like I've never seen it. This is the way to win. And you can see 12:58, we're back to the regular game clock here. Another impressive counterattack by the Confederates.
Alright, how many of us are here? Oh, we've got roughly
And they're showing their muscle. We can hold the hill, we can hold the fence, and here they go. They're going to push that hill one more time. It's the 8th Alabama, German Legion. There's Ulti trying to get his gun working. They're just not going to let it happen, my friend. Every time these poor 51st guys get a gun, here come the Confederates. And they push that heavy thing all the way up that hill again. And I'll be damned if they call Tim in here to get this thing stolen again. All right, we got more Union moving toward the point of contention. Flag going down. 51st New York, they're not ready to give up. Venom and the Serpents coming back to the point of contention. 12 minutes left. They're not close. You got to kind of get out there in that open area if you really want to take that point back. Especially with this many Confederates in the area. You can see it slowly start to tick away. Coming back toward the Union. Both sides now taking losses. Can the Union come back and do it? Let's see some huzzahs in the chat. Come on, Union. Can you make it happen? You got a lot of Confederates raking you with fire down your flank. 51st New York in a lot of trouble. That flag keeps going down, and even more Yankee Jam. Unbelievable. And the brave men of the 51st New York standing tall, getting brutalized by multiple Confederate companies and artillery.
Left flank, gentlemen. Shoot down the left flank.
And you hear it. Union now breaking. 10 minutes left to go in this match, and it's not looking good for the red, white, and blue. What can they do to change the tide? You can see them. They're still going for this hill. We got men up on top of it. We got Confederates also on the flank. And that's the 3rd Alabama. You don't want these guys behind you. And I think Ulti knows that. Again, another gun. They keep trying it. This is the 5th U.S. right here. They're going to try to turn that gun on the 3rd Alabama, but the fire is coming in. He's like, move!
You bastards, you killed Kenny.
Trying to get this gun turned. Is it loaded?
Come on, stop. Stop. Hurry!
Hurry! 3rd Alabama's like, nope. Oh, man. That is something else. But they're going to run right into the our Union here. That is 1st Virginia. And Preacher and the boys going to try to hit them as they're coming back. But the 3rd Alabama really too much to handle for the 1st Virginia this time. And they're wiped. Man, these guys are really all fighting so well. And you see the Confederates have rushed right up in here. That's 8th Florida, right up into the face of the 51st New York. And now the 56th Virginia. See the New Yorkers wiped there, or have moved. And we've got another company out here in the middle. 18th North Carolina hitting the flank. With impunity at the moment. I don't see anybody on their flanks. And the Union still hitting the right flank. Again, they want this hill. 20th New York, the German Corps. Coming this way. But the Confederates are coming up to meet them. They got a lot of CSA up here. And more on the way. 3rd Alabama. See how the CSA are using these hills to their advantage, not only for concealment, but also getting the advantage when they're firing back, getting that cover that way as well. 83rd PBI trying their best to weaken the Confederate position. But the Virginia, you can see, 51st New York trying to come back, but just cannot hold the position. They've got to leave. Too much artillery. 7:44 left in the match. And once again, the guns of the Confederates making a huge difference in this battle. We've got Tim's crew of the 8th Alabama as well as Bondurant's Jefferson Davis Battery just wreaking havoc on the Union. And the Union trying to envelop the Confederates here. And you can see it. Rushing in, doing their best. 52nd New York. And they gobbled up one Confederate company. Can they do it to a second? They're going to hit the 8th Alabama.
Stop chasing him!
And more Union trying to stream this way, but they're losing tickets the whole time, and they're already breaking. If they go to a final push, it's not going to be good for them to have a victory. Man, they keep trying it over here. 51st New York. Good afternoon. Hey, what's up, Hardy? Welcome back to the stream. Glad you can be here, brother. And it's pretty much par for the course. The last 5 matches on this channel have gone to the Confederates, and this looks like it could go the same way. 6 minutes left, the Union breaking. They're going to have to come up with something really, really nasty here in order to overwhelm the Confederates. Because right now, the Confederates are playing as one large company for the most part, and the Union struggling to stay together. And you can see right now, 1st Virginia Cav going to get hit by the Louisiana. And the Union making a push. Here they go, down the fence. And you know who it is. 51st New York going right back to the point of contention. Venom's like, to hell with it. It's now or never. They're already breaking. 5 minutes to go. They've got to take some Confederates with them. My God, it's just like walking into a belt sander. You know what I mean? The guys just melt away as soon as they get into position.
Right, you retreat to the right flank, gentlemen.
Retreat to the right flank. Flag is down. I got it.
And the brave 51st New York running back with only 4 men left. A brutal fire by the Confederates really showing their power today. 56 Virginia. Got more Confederates in the woods trying to flank the Union. This thing's just about over. 4 minutes and a half left. I expect the Union to go to a final push here any moment. Oh, and we got some... Was that friendly fire, or did Ulti get a gun working up there? Let's see. We got some Union up on the hill and a cloud of smoke. There it is. That's the 5th U.S. Ulti's up here as well. They both have a gun. And now it's time for some Confederate jelly. We saw a little bit of it there already. You want to stand in the open field, it's going to cost you now, son. And that's what they've been trying to maintain all day. And 8th Florida, probably their target right now, and they know they're in a bad spot. Oh, flagman going down. Whew, you can see those artillery pieces. Hard to shoot downhill. God, you can see the Union just getting decimated over here by the guns of the 8th Florida. And Remington trying to get away with the flag. He didn't go get it, though. That's the difference. You got to go get it, not just be shot with it. But still a brave man. I love to see flag bearers protecting those colors. Well, 3 minutes left in this match, and man, it is heavily weighted to one side. You can see the Alabama German Legion now out here in the middle of this field. A target for those big guns. Oh man, I moved away too soon. Here the guys, they're under a lot of strain from those big guns. They know they can be smashed at any moment. Ooh. And the numbers of the Alabama German Legion dwindling away here. 2 minutes left in the match. Union's going to have to go for the point. They know it. And here they come. Is that 51st New York? Yes, it is. Venom and the boys. They've done it all day, sacrificing in the name of liberty. Here they go. They're going to do it one more time. Getting closer to the point this time, closer to the killing tree. 2 minutes left. Can they make a difference? They're putting themselves right in the lion's mouth.
Closer here on the point. Get close to me, gentlemen.
March.
And he's clustering them up, getting them out, going to do some firing here. Did he catch him by surprise? Nope, they're looking this way, and you can see New Yorkers going down. More fire coming in, and there it is. Final push for the Union. And they got to push now. Here they come. I know that voice. It's Preacher. He's coming in to support the New Yorkers, and here we go. 1st Virginia Cav going to pour it into them. Alabama German Legion trying to give it back. Just not enough men left. And you can see the bar is going back to the Union with 1 minute left. Can they do it? Can they turn the tide? No, you see it rocking back to the Confederates. An incredibly difficult position. They are completely flanked by the Confederates here. 50 seconds to go. They know it's now or never. They don't have a choice. They've got to get it done. They're doing it. Can they force an overtime? Can they get another counterattack with less than a minute to go? You hear the huzzah. The Confederates are now breaking. They could win this match. Can they hold on? Here come the whole Confederate army. It's going back red again. 14 seconds. What's it going to do? Everybody at the point of contention. And more Confederates streaming in. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was a intense battle, but as you guessed it, a Confederate victory. Congratulations, CSA, for another stunning victory. That is 6 in a row on this channel. 2 per week, 3 weeks in a row. We've had Confederate victories like this, so we're going to have to figure out what's going on that Union side. Get those boys fighting better together or something. Not sure what's happening. These Confederates are just on fire. All right, if you like that, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name is Jehovah. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.